All right. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome to Vesta Angels Tarot Incorporated. This is going to be your reading for November 14th, 2023. So today, for your daily read, is going to be what I started on my channel several years ago. Is hashtag roll call. Okay, so you should be able to tap on the hashtag roll call, and most of my videos should pull up, okay, from years ago. So if you see anybody channel that, start saying that or hashtagging that, I'm gonna have the majority of the videos. I should, because I've been doing that for a while. But the roll call is just what it is. It's gonna be all the zodiac signs. It's going to be like quick, no more than 2 or 3 cards per sign. More like a channeled message, and that's what they told me to do for y'all today. And I'm going to start at Pisces through Aries, because that's what I was told to do, and that's what I want to do. Okay. And what else? I got a couple of quick messages for y'all. Some of y'all, I'm hearing to intake more of minerals for your body during this fall and winter time. So make sure you contact or get a doctor visit or consult with your physician, especially if you're on other medications. Okay, I am not a licensed MD, psychologist, or psychiatrist, or counselor. So, and I state that in my description box, but if you're already taking some type of multivitamins or iron or something like that, they're telling me for some of y'all, okay, to get better with the mineral intake. So I don't know if there's going to be certain vitamins or pills or liquids, okay, whatever they can be for you. So to increase your minerals, okay. The other thing is some of y'all may start to have a lot of pain in your body. I keep going back to the reading we had a couple of days ago, where the first card is always the strongest, right? The Ten of Wands. Ever since that card came out, I've been having issues with my back. And I told some of y'all I had lost my job the other day, because I was having back issues and I couldn't come in. So they told me just don't worry about coming in. But I was able to find other employment within a couple of days. That ain't gonna stop no show for Vesta, right? Actually making more money. So thank you for letting me go. Okay. But some of you may be the actual manifestation of what you're going through or what you have been going through that may be displaying in your body. Okay, because we all know what the Ten of Wands is and what that card looked like in the tarot, correct? A person who's holding or pushing 10 wands. And the Ace of Wands is going to be a very heavy staff, correct? So 10 of them will be very much heavy on your back, whether you're pulling them or pushing them. But a lot of times things can transform or transcribe as a physical manifestation in your body from your mind, and also a way, like the readings that been coming out as a way that you're finally about to be over something. So for me, it's kind of like from your mind through your spirit, through your conscious, okay, and then also through and from a physical form of release. So for some of you, you may be like, well, for some people also it can be due to the weather changing. We are in a physical shell, correct? So no matter what the age is, people can experience arthritis, aches and pains, depending on where you are in the United States and on the other side of the world. The weather is changing, um, from rain to sun the next day, then dropping down to, I know here in Atlanta, like 50 something degrees, 30 something degrees. It was like the other day or last week, it was like 30 something in the morning, 30 degrees. And then 2 days later, it was back up to 70. So some of that can be your body going through changes, getting ready for the fall. Because we all know that our body changes when the winter comes, right? Okay, so I do also want to say we had the other day, two tower cards come out back to back. One was in reverse, and the first day it was in the upright. Now, down here in Atlanta, we have been experiencing a lot of apartment fires, like 2 to 3 days after I had those readings live with the tower card. When I find when I go back and pull the newscast of it, I may put it in the community page. So be very careful also in your area, in your neighborhood, in your community. Pay attention, be very aware, make sure that you have, thank you, angels, your batteries are working in your smoke detectors. Make sure, even for your loved ones, okay, make sure that your batteries are working. This is a great time to go ahead and change those, because a lot of people will be switching from air conditioner to heater. And remember, everybody don't live like you. Everybody may not be as responsible as you. Sorry about that. So make sure that you are checking your batteries and your smoke and carbon monoxide detectors. Okay. And we had a big bad accident too. I think it was yesterday, where it was involved with 3 tractor trailers and like 7 cars. And one car was pinned in between 2 tractor trailers, and it tied up our downtown expressway for like over 3 hours. People were just stuck in one spot. So make sure you're very careful also. Okay, be very aware. So we have the top deck is release, which it is fall for the United States. Okay, and like I didn't even pay that no attention. Oh, look at there. And so what we know is winter is coming up next. Okay. So this also sounds like a Mercury retrograde or a sense of retrograde, whatever planet it may be. Now Saturn is no longer in retrograde, Vedic sidereal. It is direct. Um, Left Aquarius, moving to Capricorn. I know Mars and Mercury. What's the day? The 14th. So as of tomorrow, the Sun, Vedic sidereal, will be leaving Libra and moving to not Capricorn, Scorpio. Okay, so remember we talked about in the last reading that Scorpio energy is a form of release. It's an ending house. Okay, and from whatever you're about to release and let go, it can be starting, like I said, from your conscious mind, your actual mind, in what you have been going through or thinking about, contemplating, perception, perspective, worryation, overthinking, all of that stuff, right? And then, like I said, also a sense of connection of manifesting as a physical form, which for a lot of people can be actual pain, stiffness, aches. So it may not necessarily be something wrong with you, it can just be the release. And the next step will be reflection. Okay, time to contemplate, think about what has happened, why it happened, accepting the lesson. Okay, because remember, everything is a lesson and or either a blessing. Really nothing in between. Okay. Now we haven't seen this card in a while. which is surprise. Now, this is one of my pregnancy cards. So just keep that in mind if you cannot have kids right now or have took some type of, permanent birth control where you can't have any more children, then this will be a sense of manifestation for you and something else, okay? But this is one of my pregnancy cards. Keep an open mind. The influence of grace is often found in unexpected places. So, do expect a surprise to be coming. Now, the timing of that is going to be different for everybody. When it's time for you to get this sense of surprise, whether it's material, financial, love, acknowledgement, a conversation, a new job, you know, soon, after the winter is going to be spring. So some of you then may be graduating from school, whatever the case may be. Okay, moving on into a career. Some of you may have a surprise where you find some type of job that you like because it's still seasonal work and you can make some passive income or some extra income, but you weren't even looking to find it and you got it, right? Okay, so shout out to all of my moderators that may not see this right now, but may see it in the future. If you're watching this or something like that, somebody please timestamp. Y'all know I don't ever timestamp, okay? So let's start with Pisces. And if anybody comes in the chat, I'll try to acknowledge you, but I'm really going to start with these cards. Now remember that the surprise, release, and reflection, fall and winter, is going to be for everybody. Okay? It's going to be pertaining to everybody's reading. So remember that. Look at that to what come out for you. Also, please just don't listen to your sun sign. Okay? Your sun sign does not do any physical manifestation or help you in any way. That's from second house of Taurus, that people see you and that you actually can physically do something. Your sun sign is only you as a soul. That's it. So you have to get out of practice of only watching or listening to your sun sign as a reading. Okay? That's not even where your heart comes from. So if you don't know what your ascendant, your moon, your Venus, or even your Jupiter, okay, or even your Saturn placement is, then you need to find that out. I'm not sponsored by these companies, but I have two that is in my about community and description area. And the one that I use personally is Cosmic Insight. That is a Vedic sidereal. Okay. You put in your time of birth, your place where you were born, and your name is free, but it does have add-ons if you want to get more in depth. But it still would just give you a free basic chart. So it would tell you what your ascendant or rising is. It will tell you, it's going to switch your sun sign, okay, for some of you. So just FYI, don't freak out, okay? But it would give you in detail and a breakdown of why. And the more you read, you'll feel more comfortable as an aha moment, as a sense of enlightenment. Like, wow, I didn't know that about myself, but I kind of figured that about myself. Okay, but Western astrology, you were never gonna know. Why? Because you're not really that zodiac sign, unfortunately. Okay, but to each his own. Yes. All right. Oh, my back. All right. Let's get it. Now, I already shuffled these deck about 7 times, but I'm going to do it at least twice here. So nobody won't think I'm trying to set the cards up or something. Like I really, got time to play like that. Matter of fact, let me put these cards here so I can move this deck over. Then we also got the next card, which is pray. Let's go ahead and read that. It's telling you to be open and receptive to the power of grace in your life right now. Okay. I ask, or you ask, to be shown clear examples of how this energy is operating in your life. Okay. So you can screenshot this, go back, write it down. This can be a mantra for you, or something that you may want to say daily or think about, or pray using this mantra if you want to. Because you need to ask to be open and receptive to what you're about to release, have to reflect on, and be open then after the release and the reflection for the surprise. If you're still closed off and still have a sense of attachment and can't release, then how is that going to help you? Okay. So, and then you got growth up under there. Tarot Destroyer, I had removed you a long time ago. I don't know how you even is back, but let me remove you again. Okay? Go find something to do and go find somebody to play with. Okay? And then we got growth. Let's get it. Pisces. Uh-oh. And y'all, I learned that this deck had two lovers card the other day. It came out on my other channel, Yes or No Tarot LLC, yesterday when I did the reading. So make sure you go and watch that. The link to the videos is in my community tab. This deck has two lovers card. So that was crazy and very unexpected. One of my loyal subscribers had gifted this deck to me last week. Pisces, you got King of Swords in reverse. Remember, Vedic Sidereal Pisces, that Rahu is moving in less than 2 weeks to your zodiac sign until May 2024. Okay, so oh, you got a lot of mental. You see what I mean about reflection, Pisces? I'm going to say as much as I can for each zodiac sign, but I'm not going to spend 35 minutes on each sign. Okay, this is like just a roll call. And then we'll have, go back to regular reading tomorrow. So, Pisces coming up, you're going to have to do a lot of reflection very soon. And that's going to be due to what I'm talking about with Rahu moving into your zodiac sign for the next 18 months. Okay. Sorry, Pisces. Tarot Destroyer is trying to destroy your reading. Okay, that person needs attention. So, King of Swords, you may be upset, thinking about a lot of things, possibly even overthinking. You could also get into an argument, some type of debate, and also fight. You could also be holding back your intentions and words right now, or in the near future. It also could be that some of you Pisces, it can be time to release this energy of how you're feeling or acting or not speaking up or talking. Or it can be that you are needing to decide to release a situation and or person. Okay. And you soon could be going into reflection. The King of Swords in reverse right here, Pisces, is a form or a way of needing to reflect, because the upright King of Swords is very open for conversation. Okay. A very liberal, liberated conversation, very calm conversation. wanting to speak knowledge, wanting to learn, being open and receptive. Okay. Now, the King of Swords also in reverse can be very mean, very irate, and very upset. So, it can be something that you need to speak up and out about. Also, can be over a conversation and or message between you and somebody else. Maybe this can be a breakup. And for a lot of you, it can stem from when Rahu hit your zodiac sign by November the 23rd through the 29th, okay, in about a week or so. And it's going to be there for a while. So this can be your time, those 18 months that you may stay in this energy, Pisces, okay, as a King of Swords in reverse and a Page of Swords. Now, Page of Swords in the upright also can be do due diligence with any research. Go after what you need to find. Don't expect somebody to always come to you with the answer. Make sure you find the answers to the things that you need. Okay. Now, some of you could be upset for no reason. Please remember that Rahu is a form of illusion. So you may be misunderstanding what somebody is trying to say and also could be taking it the wrong way. Please, for everybody, remember that if it don't sound like you're reading right now, it can be about to play out. Okay? But you will have a surprise. So what I'm going to do is everybody's third card is going to be what the surprise is going to be. So we can so I can have some type of control, because they'll have me talking forever on these cards. The Sun. Well, that's not a surprise. Pisces, the surprise for you can be that you need to seek your own happiness and joy and contentment. And this time of reflection that a lot of you Pisces may be going into is the time to discover you. Okay? It's not going to be a time for you to discover you by bickering, arguing, fighting, closing off, shutting down, not speaking the truth, and not wanting to communicate. So this time of reflection, or will be, it's going to be different timing for everybody, Pisces, okay? You may need to release this situation, person, place, or thing, okay, to get back to your regular self, okay? Hey, Mel. I'm glad you in here, Mel. Well, I blocked Tarot Destroyer for 24 hours, but if anybody else come in here with that bull crap, take care of it for me. Okay, so let me do these like this so that the third card will be the surprise. All right, who's next? Capricorn? No, Aquarius. Hey, Miss Linda. All right, Aquarius, here you go. See there? What I was just talking about at the beginning of the read. That Ten of Wands. Oh, goodness. And everybody know I'm half Aquarius, okay? Ten of Wands. Aquarius is, Saturn, Vedic sidereal, has left your zodiac sign and is moving or has moved to Capricorn. But your Ten of Wands is not in the upright. That's the only way that the burden is over. Now, everybody read the cards differently, but a reverse Ten of Wands is not releasing a burden. No. It's an incomplete, not released yet. Okay? So, by the end of this fall equinox, Aquarius, even though Saturn your your sign, okay, has moved to Capricorn. It's still some more things that you need to finish or wrap up or get rid of. It can be something materially, something emotionally, something dealing with financial, mentally, whatever the case may be, okay? Because you will have growth coming in. So, Ten of Wands is not quite over for you yet. Everybody personally, as an Aquarius, is going to understand what that is. Let's see, by the time the winter. So, some of you Aquariuses have Pisces as your moon and or rising. And it can be something that is very heavy on your mind or on your back, okay? Where that something that you want to get done or over with, or you're fighting for something for some of you Aquarius, okay? So the Page of Swords, like I told Pisces, a sense of research, finding out information, returning messages, a sense of correspondence. You also could be looking to speak your truth. Some of you may have, quick and short messages with the Page of Swords here. And let's get what your surprise is going to be. Ooh. Well, okay. Well, Aquarius, you have a sense of a rebirth. Okay, thank you, Angel. So that's why your Ten of Wands is not in reverse. I mean, in the upright. Okay. Some of you may be needing to tell somebody a sense of release that is over. Something that maybe you don't want to let go yet. And it can be because you have not heard from somebody or somebody not have heard from you. Maybe you let them go at some point in time. Maybe some of y'all didn't. But soon, in air, up under air here, by the wintertime, you could change your sense of reflection. That you finally going to end something and it's time for a new, different path for you. Okay? You know, the death card is very scary to a lot of people. It's part of life, but in the tarot, it does represent an ending to rebirth. Now, it can be physically, also, but I try not to talk on that too much. But here it's like a waving the white flag, like, hey, I can't do this no more. I'm not trying to put my mind, my body, my soul, keep going through this. And you're recognizing, or a sense of acknowledgement, reflection, that it's finally time for you to move on. And for some of you, you may get a chance or have to communicate that out. Okay. But you may not have a lot of words when you do it, not as a page. So it may be kind of short, but not sweet. Okay. Capricorn. And I am going from Pisces to Aries, not Aries to Pisces. So we're on Capricorn. Capricorn, what is that? The Justice card. Capricorn, your card's going everywhere. Are you scattered? The Knight of Cups in reverse. And the Chariot. So Capricorn, first of all, you still, for some of you Capricorn, you finally may be able to switch out a vehicle at the beginning of the year. For some of you, it may be, probably at the beginning of the year going into next spring or summer. You may be able to either physically move, or some of you are trying to change your vehicle. Okay. Some of you, some of you also, somebody may finally be able to come towards you in the spring. Anything after or summer, depending, anything after the winter. Okay, so that's going to be around March, April, and on. Okay, that you're going to be able to have a change of scenery, physically move, or somebody is going to ask you to travel with them. You're going to be able to do some type of trip. It also could be somebody is finally coming towards you. So that can be a total surprise, okay? A change of direction for a lot of you. But during this time of autumn and winter, Capricorn, it's a lot of things that you still need to settle. So it can be legal matters, for some of you with justice and the car here or the chariot. It also could be like car accidents, some type of legal paperwork, okay, that you may need to get released or unbinded from. You may not receive justice as you would want in this situation, and you may not come out very favorable. Okay. Not with the Knight of Cups in reverse. Now, if this is about love and relationships, Capricorn, you have been feeling unjustified, or feeling like people has been treating you unfairly and unjust. And this is why Knight of Cups in reverse, you're just not offering anything. You're not offering any feelings, no emotions, no good mornings, no good nights. You're just not really having no sense of expression of love at all. Okay? But this is your time to release whatever you have pent up, whatever, that you need to be your own justice. It also can be finally understanding to release somebody. It also can be like maybe you'll feel more better. The Justice card in the upright, about time spring of next year and summer come, where that you can just leave a person situation, okay, and things will be getting better for you. Okay, Sagittarius. It also can be Capricorn that, somebody has been unfair to you, but maybe you don't want to release them. But with the Knight of Cups in reverse, you haven't really been speaking up about it. So you could be up under a lot of reflection of why, or feeling unwanted, unloved. You also could be purposely not wanting to date right now. Maybe you'll be much better off, can be physically, financially, and mentally, and surprise your own self by towards spring all the way through next year. Okay, Sagittarius. This is the first time we've seen the Wheel of Fortune in this deck. We have not even seen all of the cards. Okay, Sag, you got your own card reversed. That's not good. Ace of Wands. And the Tower. Oh my gosh. I hope it's not me that I keep pulling these Tower cards, but I really just feel it's what's going on. Okay, Sag. Your birthday is coming up next. Okay, so from December the 15th through January the 15th, Sagittarius, Vedic sidereal, not Western astrology. So there can be a time that you're still needing to do some things right up under release, okay? Um, because it'll be your birthright time when your birthday hits, okay? Where that things will start to turn for the better for you. Remember, I always said that I cannot read the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Just go with the flow, okay? We can't reverse time. I don't know if we can or not. That's above my pay grade. But I'm not going to read the Wheel of Fortune anymore in reverse, okay? So by the end of autumn, fall, going into winter, around your birthright time, December the 16th through January the 16th, things will start turning for the better for you, okay? More opportunities and doors will open. I also feel that some of you will be more ready for love and relationships. And for some of you Sagittarius, is you probably may be going through a sense of separation or feeling lonely, and or separation and or divorce. Okay. You're also, for a lot of you, may are being celibate right now. I don't see a lot of Sagittarius in love relationships or love partnerships, especially with the Ace of Wands in reverse next to the Tower in reverse. So you're just not being intimate. It seems like you're acting like a Virgo. Okay, so some of you Sag may have a Virgo rising or moon. Um, but yeah, you're going through a sense of reflection of why this, why that. And when you're ready to release all of that, your own your own sense of contentment and happiness, which is the Wheel of Fortune, your own card, will turn better in your favor for your zodiac sign once you realize you, okay? Once you realize you, Ace of Wands. You know, the Ace of Wands is a fire sign, period. But you're just feeling lackluster. But when the sun gets into our everybody's own individual zodiac sign, we feel happy, we feel joyful, right? Because our birthday is here. So I'm kind of feeling like that for you. You've been through a lot of things for the past 10 years for a lot of you, but also for the past year, you've been going through a lot. Okay. Thank you, Mel. Okay. Scorpio. Uh-oh. Scorpio, what you trying to say? Because you're the Tower card. These cards are still kind of stuck together no matter how much I shuffle them. Because they're still brand new. They're only a week old. So, but that doesn't deter the correct reading. But it's just going to take time for these to loosen up a little bit based on how the people created the stock, the paper of the cards. Oh, Scorpio. What's going on with you? Oh, so, okay. Scorpio, you going through it. Oh, everybody's in your zodiac sign, Scorpio. I forgot. Vedic sidereal. You got Mercury, Mars. Hold on. You got some stuff going on, Scorpio. Seven of Cups in reverse. Now, Mr. DeVille here. Okay. Mr. DeVille. Scorpio, you know, this is just part of something that you continuously to go through as being eighth house. It's really nothing that you can do about it. Okay. It's just what you go through as a Scorpio. Some of you are used to it now. You have a sense of understanding. That's probably why the Tower card has stayed on the table before I put it back in the deck in reverse. Because that's one of your cards, Scorpio. You're used to the Three of Swords. That's not good, okay? But it's also a sense of understanding. Because your zodiac sign is a ending house, just like Pisces is. Okay? Very different from Aries, which is like the beginning, a fresh start. Okay? So it just comes with the package. And a lot of you Scorpios have learned that this just part of your karma. But you know, for a Scorpio, either they like you or they don't. There's really nothing in the middle. Okay? So something that you will be finally letting go, something that you're experiencing and going through is heartbreak. And for some of you, you finally will have that sense of understanding between December and February. Okay, next 3 months. So for some of you, it can, yeah, probably, yeah, November, December, January. So before February, Scorpio, you will be choosing something which I think is going to be yourself. I feel that your reflection is going to come by starting tomorrow, okay, and then 30 days, right? So that's going to be November the 15th through December the 15th. Okay, so 3 weeks, even starting tomorrow into the next 3 months, you're going to be doing a lot of changes, not only mentally, but what you're saying, what you're thinking, what you're reflecting, uh, what's not good for you anymore, whether it's people, food, a job, the way that you make money, stop the way that you're losing money, whatever it is that you need to fix is going to come to you as an enlightenment, starting as of tomorrow through the next 30 days, and it's going to stretch out until February. Okay? The Three of Swords. Your surprise is that you're going to, once that happened for you, you want you won't be in like a fog. Um, you won't be in a sense of confusement, because it can be a lot of times, Scorpio, on how other people treat us. I'm not saying us because I'm not a Scorpio, but I'm saying us as people, right? And Scorpio, all you want to do is love, but it's the energy that you attract because of your zodiac sign. You have a lot of sudden shifts in your life. You have a lot of Three of Swords, the Mr. DeVille here, a lot of shocking moments, a lot of sense of revelations, right? You go through a lot of transformations, whether it's from job to job, career to career, moving to moving, partner to partner. And it's going to be like that all of your life because of eighth house. Okay, and it's kind of like you're saying the DeVille card, because I don't like saying that word, the devil card. Okay, Mr. DeVille here, it's kind of like I'm so tired of going through all these different vices. And then when you're feeling heartbroken and down and hurt, and can also be in physical pain, you're just ready for that continuous cycle to be over. But you're going to have to learn Seven of Cups in reverse here, Scorpio, on how to set your own standards, keep those standards, you know, deal with different people holding things back, secrets, gossip. You put a lot of work and dedication into the things and people, you know, but do you get reciprocated? You do, but a lot of times it end up being toxic. Like I said, it's not you, Scorpio. It's just your zodiac sign, your energy of the eighth house. So I feel that you will find out everything that you need to know. And you're going to make a decision because with Scorpios, it's either you're all in or you're all out. Okay? It's no in between for y'all either. Um, just like yes or no tarot. It's either yes or no, nothing in between. But it's gonna change for you, and you're gonna be so surprised. And I haven't done this for any zodiac sign yet, but since you did get a Seven of Cups, let me pull one card to clarify that Seven of Cups in reverse, which is the Ten of Wands. See, your burden soon will be over, and that's gonna be for you personally. Okay, you know what that is for you, whether it's financial, whether it's moving, breaking up, finding the job that's going to pay you what you're worth, whatever it is. Okay, the Ten of Wands in the upright, the surprise is it's gonna be gone. Okay, you're gonna get the revelation. Okay, Libra. And I feel that's just what you're waiting on, Scorpio. Okay, is that Ten of Wands to be in the upright for you finally, for it to leave you alone, to get out of your life. You don't want to be codependent on it. You don't want people to be codependent on you. Who this for? Libra? Libra, some of y'all got Scorpio moon or ascendant. Because Mr. DeVille popped back out in the upright. Okay. Okay, Libra. Some of you Libras, you're scared to release a Capricorn out of your life. Okay. Now, maybe you haven't met this person And again, well, they not a Capricorn. You don't know their moon sign. You don't know their rising sign. Okay. And Saturn is in Capricorn right now, Vedic sidereal. Okay. So Saturn could have been keeping you apart from this possible Capricorn, but Libra is also, you could have been feeling very unbalanced lately. You know, you do represent the scales. So it's some things that you may have been attributing yourself to, such as picking up some extra bad habits. Also can be people that you have been around, whether they're personable, such as love, somebody you're living with, probably also married to, can be somebody from your past. Um, you also could be overworking yourself. And it can be like people in your community and also people you associate yourself in or friends can be the devil card. A sense of obsession, you know. Every time somebody call you, you want to go out with your friends. And that may not be the best thing all the time. Okay. So you may need to do some reflection on that, Libra, about the things that you are continuously codependent on. Whether it's, you know, you have been maybe picking up a little bit on drinking. Okay. It can still be sociable drinking, but it could have been or have been increasing lately. Maybe you haven't noticed it. It can be smoking. It can be intimate affairs. It can be overworking yourself, trying to get your home and finances balanced. It can be the um, the things you overly are doing to please somebody that maybe you're in a relationship or living with. Okay, but up under the fall card release, you soon will be releasing whatever this codependency is. And it's going to send you into a time of reflection. Remember, Vedic Sidereal, okay, Libra, the sun will be leaving your zodiac sign as of tomorrow. So, all of that enlightenment, the things that you have been thinking about, overthinking, trying to balance and balance out, trying to get right, trying to stack money and save, trying to pay your bills up and get back on track. Um, all of that enlightenment that you have been receiving the past 30 days, um, it could have been really stressing you, the devil card. Okay. But when the sun leaves your zodiac sign tomorrow, Libra, you're still going to be in a sense of reflection. Let me get the rest of your cards. See there, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, still in a sense of reflection of why you feel you didn't achieve or still get everything that you needed, okay, to get done, or maybe out of somebody. Maybe you still didn't get any help. The devil card. You need to let people go that are not reciprocating or a sense of helping you. Okay, you can't do everything on your own. You're not meant to, especially if you're in some type of love relationship. Okay, it's about partnership, not codependent. You also can be getting burnt out, Libra. So now, see there, your own card. Okay, so, and like I was just telling you about balancing your scales out. Okay, speaking your truth. Um, some of you Libras, you may be in a sense of reflection of if you want to have a relationship with somebody, will it just be sexual or intimately only? Okay. Um, but surprisingly, it will not. It can be a long-term relationship, can be with a possible Capricorn. It just can be that this person has um when you look at them, it seems like you look at them with burning desire. And it also could be like you feel that that's so wrong. Why do you feel like that? Maybe you stop talking to the person. or maybe they stopped talking to you. You didn't get a chance to offer them anything stable. You didn't get a chance to go out with them, to ask them out. And maybe you're reflecting back on that and getting ready to take your spot. Okay, because that's your own card. So, and I'm going to show you again, okay? Keep an open mind. The influence of grace is often found in unexpected places. So, again, the surprise is going to be that if you speak up and say something, Libra, you'll be surprised how actually you and this person can be very physically attracted to each other, but it can be a very long lasting relationship. Okay, with the Justice card. Okay, who's next? Virgo. All right, Virgo, get ready for K2. Okay, you're going to have 18 months of K2. A sense of feeling liberated, liberation, doing what's right, wanting a sense of freedom, coming to your zodiac sign. And what's crazy for Western astrology, they saying that K2 is just now going into Libra, okay, which is actually about to leave Libra and go into Virgo. So, all right, Virgo, you got 10 of Cups in reverse, the Empress card in reverse, and what is that? The Six of Cups. Oh, Virgo, why is all your cards in reverse? All right, Virgo. Oh, okay. Well, Virgo, unfortunately, it's going to be time for you to put a lot of hard work and effort in. Okay, it's going to be for you, Virgos, about the health of your life, physically, mentally, how you take care of yourself, your happiness, your foundation, your structure, the people in your life, such as family, also can be friends. Some of you, it will stretch out to your neighborhood and or community. Um, but it's going to be that K2 energy of you needing to liberate yourself. Okay, getting your it seems like you're about to go through a whole big transformation. If you know a Libra, ask them what they've been through the past 18 months, okay? Um, with K2 been in their zodiac sign. You can also ask an Aries, because Rahu will be leaving Aries going to Pisces, okay? So, 10 of Cups in reverse, the Empress in reverse, which is never good, and the Six of Cups. First of all, you don't want anybody back from the past. You're not trying to relive the past. You're not trying to go back down that road. That can be a sense of liberation, wanting to set yourself free from, because it didn't turn out the way that you wanted. Okay, so I feel like I said Taurus energy, right? So that's going to be by May. Um, some of you right now, you going through a sense of separation. You're learning already that it's time to set yourself free. So you could be going through some challenges right now, Virgo, where that you're not eating very well, you're not taking care of yourself, maybe you're feeling a little bit of laziness. Um, you could be going through also some emotional depression and or unhappiness. Some of you just had a baby, so please remember that postpartum depression is very real. So please reach out for help if you're going through that also. Okay. Um yeah, but it's just kind of like this Virgo energy is the Empress right now. It's going to be a while before you can get yourself back on track the way that you need to be for your prosperity and your abundance. For you, Virgo, unfortunately, this is going to be these three cards like this for the next 18 months. This is how you're going to be going through things, feeling, recognizing, because at the end of that, when K2 moves out of your sign, you will be this. Okay? So you may not understand it right now, Virgo, of why people may be separating themselves from you, not wanting to emotionally open up. So it's causing you to withdraw. It's causing for some of you to become not as compassionate as you used to be, not as loving, not as understanding, emotionally withdrawn. That's that K2. That's that K2 that is rebirthing you to through your spiritual core. Okay. K2 is all about spirituality. And with an Empress in reverse and a Ten of Cups in reverse, that is not true spirituality. So your rebirthing, Virgo, for the next 18 months is going to be actually that. A time of releasing, understanding yourself, loving yourself, working on yourself, your diet, your health, your mental health, your emotional health, your spiritual core, getting yourself back on track, right? Dealing with the on and off of delays, just putting that work in, which you already know how to do, Virgo. Okay, that's totally your sixth house and your zodiac sign. Some of you have been losing a lot of money lately, okay, and it's been an emotional toll on you. But the surprise in the end, and I guess I need to get you a clarifier. See there, you. Told you. At the end of 18 months. Also could be new relationship and or marriage, a new sense of property, a moving, just a whole new dynamic, switch of job and or career, got some money saved up. All of that's going to be for you, Virgo. Okay. All right, Leos. All right, Leo. Leos, you've been having to spend some money. You don't like it. See there? Spend some money. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Leos, I feel that you may decide to open up here. Okay. It's timing for you probably around Sag season, which is gonna be like I was telling the other zodiac sign, oh, excuse me, around December the 16th through January the 16th, you're going to lighten up a little bit, Leo. Okay. Your fate or destiny is changing. It can be due to something that you have been particularly working on, something as a project or something that you have had on your mind that's going to be different for everybody. But it's also something as a burden for some of you Leos. It's time for you to release it. And some hand of fate or some type of omen is going to come for you as an enlightenment. Okay. Through your sense of reflection, perception, and perspective, that it's time for you to let it go. So it can be something that you've been holding back, being stubborn on, holding on to, whatever it is, materially, physically, emotionally, or a person. Okay, it's going to be different for everybody. It's time for you to change. Thank you, angels. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. Now, on the Wheel of Fortune is your particular zodiac sign. You don't like change. You like things to stay like it is. Okay? But when fate has to step in, ain't nothing pretty much you can do. Okay? So I hope this won't be a very large, devastating moment for you to have to make you to change and open up, but it is coming. Okay? It's time for this sense of growth for you. So, Knight of Swords in reverse. So, I need a clarifier for that. Six of Swords. So, whoever you have not been talking to, um, or haven't been communicating to, you may decide to open up, um, and start to communicate. Okay. Now, for some of you Leos, you may decide to go against fate and stay where you're at. So, if you decide to do that, then your fate will, because it's now the only card that's in an upright, which is the Wheel of Fortune. You can't change or turn back time, so you'll have to move with the karma of what's left for you on your path because you did not change your ways. Okay. And this is air energy. And please remember that Aquarius is your seventh house of partnership, right? So this is a lot of air. Actually came out like this. Okay. So it seems like if you don't rush in or say something or speak up, because that is a knight, and so a knight rushes in with information, um speaking, letting somebody know, communication, giving knowledge, ideas. Okay, and it can also be about a business idea or something like that, whatever it is for you. And then the Six of Swords in the upright is not talking at all. So both of these air energy is in reverse. So it's kind of like you may not be doing either. Okay, and so I don't know, Leo, which is not communicating, and you may be sticking with that, which is that Six of Swords in reverse. You're not going to communicate. You're not going to go towards somebody. Um, but yeah, that's what I see. It's nothing for me to elaborate more on, but change is here. So it just depends, I feel, between fall and winter for you to work on this change. Because remember that these cards can change at any moment. Okay. So changing after February is going to be up to you. The surprise is here for you to obtain it and to get it. But will you say something? Okay. Will you move forward with it? But I don't see you saying anything. I mean, if you do say something, Leo, it may be very derogatory and it may be very abusive. So just be careful with your um, choice of words here. Okay. You may be telling somebody that they can't go nowhere. That's what I hear. Okay. All right. Who's next? Cancer. Cancer, Cancer. Okay, Cancer. You the only one. Oh, well, you could have a Leo rising, Cancer, or a moon. Okay. Because it surely popped back out. Three of Cups in reverse and King of Pentacles, which is good. So, Cancer, the more that you stack and save and hold on to what you're trying to maintain and be steady on right now, it's good. Okay. Because you don't want to release any funds. You don't want to be tied up in anything extra. Okay. But you do have something that you're ready to invest into on your mind. You could just still be reflecting on it before you're ready to possibly take a move on it. But the Four of Pentacles also can be a very stubborn energy, like you don't want to budge, you don't want to move forward, you're not going to make a move. But that also can be something that you may need to release about yourself. Mm. I feel during the winter time, Cancer, you may not be really going out dating, very receptive. Um, you could be like hoarding or, keeping yourself kind of hid from friends, neighbors, family members. Because the Three of Cups in reverse is not accepting any invitations, not going out. It's kind of like you're going to be in hibernation. Okay. All right. And for you, Three of Cups, which is your energy, right? Because you're water. You're not very open emotionally. Okay. You're not making any offers. You're not receiving any offers. And I don't even see you getting any offers. Okay. So you can be just very blocked, or that's how people see you. So you may need to work on that a little bit. But if it working for you, then hey, okay. Um, King of Pentacles is your surprise though. So that can be the way that you go into this energy, where that you may be sticking with what you have for as a job and or career. Okay. And then your money is going to change. Can be by Taurus season here. Now, the King of Pentacles also can be somebody that will come into your life around that time here. Okay. By Taurus season. And for some of you, it can be less than 3 weeks, 3 months. Okay. And for some of you, Cancers, within possibly under 3 years, some of you can be in a long-term relationship here and or marriage. Gemini. All right. Let's see. Gemini. I'm not surprised to keep seeing this Four of Pentacles all of a sudden still coming out. Because we're going into this winter solstice very soon. And also with the move of Ketu and Rahu, a lot of people will start to hold back or start to hold on to what they have right now, because the whole world is kind of up under a crisis. With this war and everything going on, it's going to be different for everybody, but it can be very tight-lipped. Like, a lot of people need to hold on and kind of save to what they haven't, okay? Because we really don't know, like, what is going to be what. We also, for United States, possibly, okay, if it don't happen by Friday, we may be in a government shutdown. So Four of Pentacles in the upright or Four of Pentacles in reverse. Notice that the other signs wasn't getting the Four of Pentacles. But as we start going into uh, Scorpio, Libra, Virgo season, okay, we start getting the Four of Pentacles. So, the High Priestess in reverse and the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay, Gemini, all of your cards is in reverse also. So that is due again to a sense of reflection, needing to replan, renegotiate, rethink, recalculate, okay, reflection, repose. I don't see any communication. Well, your communication card, the High Priestess here, is in reverse. So you may begin, after a sense of reflection, Gemini, to open up and want to speak or speak your mind or say something. Because your Four of Pentacles is in reverse. So you may start to open up as a sense of release. And maybe you just started doing this in the fall. So that could have been like as of October, August, September, around that time. But you were quiet for a while, so I don't know, like, I need a clarifier for you. Something that you have finally revealed It can be that for some of you Geminis that you're about to buy a home. Maybe you have been keeping that a secret, and here is your card. So you probably, for some of you Geminis, you may decide to enter into a love relationship here and or move in with somebody. So this can be your reflection, okay, up until about February, if this is the move that you want to do next. Whoever this lover's card is, which is you still, but the other person that's in it, even if it's same sex, okay, both of you have changed. Both of you has changed because the other lover's card, her hair is short. In this card, her hair is long. That's the only thing that I have noticed about these two cards. So you are much different than how you was at first with this person. Um, you still have feelings and desire for this person, but you're still up under reflection because you're not quite sure on um, if the other person is open and receptive to it, and or how the support of the relationship or in an actual love relationship with this person can go. Okay, so that can be your actual, what you're thinking about right now. How would the love relationship go? You probably will soon finally open up to want to discuss that with this person. Okay. Okay, Taurus and then Aries, and then we'll be finished. All right, let's see. The Hangman in reverse. If I can get the card. So your cards are stuck, but the Hangman is in reverse. So which one is it, Taurus? The World card, and you're on this card, right? Along with Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo, and the World card is also Capricorn. Okay, so Taurus. I seen Taurus that finally something that you will change your mind about. Okay, you have been doing a perception change, what you have been perceiving and what you've been reflecting on. And it's time for you to finally have the confidence to finally do it, be through with it, and complete it. Okay. It's kind of like Taurus, you're looking at where you went wrong. Okay. Whatever you went wrong about or with who, whether it's finances, a job, love relationship, dealings with your home, it seems like you have been losing confidence. Um, you just haven't been going after anything, anybody lately. Now, that was or is because you had the Hangman in the upright at some point of time. But now you will be being released from that. Your Queen of Wands should turn in the upright. Okay? Where you will then get back the desire to finish something that you started or to finally start something new. And that can be very surprising for you. Now, with the World card being here up under the surprise card, it can be by your birthday. Now, that's not going to be 9 weeks, which is the Hangman. So, and then we have the number 10. So, it can be less than 9 or 10 weeks or days that you finally come out of this reflection period and complete something or quit talking to somebody or to end something because something new needs to start. But it starts with you. So now that you're in a reverse, okay, can be the closure from a conversation, a talk that, hey, look, I'm through with this. I want you to understand this. I don't want to be with you or whatever anymore. So this is over. So now that the Ace of Sword has cut you down from the Hangman and the Upright, you're going to get that self-confidence and self-esteem back, okay? And get back to your Queen of Wands energy. Okay, I feel that somebody kind of took you off your throne or made you feel less than, okay? Or maybe it's just, the things that's going on with everybody in life right now. It's a lot of financial trouble. It's a lot of ups and downs, right? And you just took time out for yourself, which is very good. But the surprise is that, right after you come out of this perception and perspective, very soon, for some of you, it's going to be, um, right at the end of the fall equinox, you're going to get started. And I feel it's going to be as a surprise with somebody new. You're probably going to be telling somebody you're ready to begin a relationship, but you're scared, Queen of Wands in reverse, to start it. Okay? Okay. And it can be with somebody unexpectedly that you never thought that you would be attracted to, or they would be attracted to you. Can also be a new sense of lifestyle or something like that. All right. So we got Aries, the last zodiac sign. Thank y'all so much for watching. Even if you're watching this by playing it back, thank you all to my moderators and my loyal subscribers. And if you want to be a member, all you got to do is just join. It's free. I have not started my membership yet. That may be something that I do at the beginning of the year. Okay, we finally seen the Hierophant today. The Hierophant hadn't came out in anybody's reading but Aries. Okay. All right. So Aries, right off the bat, you're not talking. You're not speaking. You're not showing up. You're not doing anything. Okay, it can be something that you're thinking about, overthinking, taking your time as a sense of reflection. Maybe you're finding out how somebody really is, and this is why you stop talking to them or even cut them off. But the surprise is that, you know, um, I'm going to need a clarifier for you. Because the Hierophant in reverse is, um, can be a sense of reflection for a lot of you too. Understanding your own morals and values, right? The Hierophant and the Upright. This is kind of like it's saying that you're choosing you. So, yep, Ace of Swords in reverse. So that's a no. So some of you Aries, you'll be cutting off a situation and or relationship or people that you're dealing with, because you're not talking to them, or you will begin to stop talking to them. Okay, maybe you haven't been talking to these people or this person since maybe August, September, you know, starting around that time. Okay. Um, but it seems like your new journey is that you finally will be making a decision to see situations, see people how they are, um, kind of like putting yourself first and understanding your own sense of morals and values, building up better structures, and I don't want to say dynamics, but like this is how it is, and this is what I stand for. Okay, Hierophant in reverse. So you will be saying no to someone specifically, or no in general, I believe, Aries, until your birthright time, which means until the sun gets back into your zodiac sign. Okay. And for Vedic sidereal, that's going to be um, around the middle of April. Okay. So until then, you probably will be like in shutdown a little bit, reflection, taking time to yourself, rethinking, replanning, um, reposing yourself, changing your dynamics of how you look at things in life, also people. Um, but yeah, I feel that your surprise is going to be, uh, in the end, this is how you're going to come out. hmm Just in the end of your reflection, this is how you're going to be seen, okay? And this is how you're going to be heard, Ace of Swords. So it's kind of like you're changing. And oh, yeah. Thank you, angels. Rahu is leaving your sign. It's been there 18 months. So the illusion will be gone. Hmm. Your sense of purpose, of who you are, what you're supposed to do, what you're meant to do, what you're guided to do as the Hierophant in the upright, um, as part of your destiny, you're understanding or will be understanding that even more. Okay, now that Rahu will be out of your placement. hmm So during the past 18 months, you've been in a sense of more release, actually. But a lot of people wasn't really understanding it. Okay, but you was understanding it. You notice how the blue is matching up with the blue? And these are sword energy here. Okay, so it was all about finding out things, communication, listening to your conscious mind, making a decision, sticking with that decision, and then taking action. And for a lot of you, Aries, your action was to just stop talking, to move on with your own life, release a lot of people, stop dealing with a lot of people, choosing yourself to a swords in reverse, um, getting more into building up your spiritual core, the Hierophant. And surprisingly, in the end, you're going to be still telling a lot of people no. So that's crazy. Let me clarify that. Yep, told you. Yep, that's a no. So your rebirth is or has worked for you, Aries, by Rahu being there the past 18 months. Okay? So in the end, when you were trying to say yes, you were trying to work on things and be open and be available, people wasn't reciprocating. People were seeing you a certain way. Um, then Rahu came into your zodiac sign, and now 18 months has passed by. During those 18 months, you have stopped talking to a lot of people. You have released yourself from a lot of situations. Um, you stayed in reflection and thinking about things, trying not to let things and people hurt you. So now you finally made a decision, or will be making a decision by the end of November, to still say no and still be uh, traveling forward, okay? Ready to take on new things that you have rebirth from, which is a sense of ending and releasing people, situations, and things out of your life the past 18 months. And now you will be walking forward in your rebirth. Because you can see the Hierophant right there, right? So I feel that the Hierophant is a reflection of the person who is asking you for forgiveness, sitting on the horse, but you are in the your person as the Hierophant is in reverse. Okay, so this person still didn't do any due diligence They still was lying. They still wasn't really truthfully communicating. They still wasn't, in a way doing right by you. They still didn't come forward. They still didn't want the relationship. Y'all still wasn't talking. So you like, okay, well, I'm gonna end it. And that can be the surprise. Somebody here as the Hierophant thought that you was gonna change more toward the end. But that Rahu, once it's gone now, okay, you're gonna see the realization from the illusion that it was holding over you, that the situation wasn't good anyway. And why did I waste any time on it? Two of Swords in reverse. All right, so that's the hashtag roll call. I did Pisces through Aries. Any of my moderators that may come back and see this later on this evening or tomorrow, um, if you get a chance, timestamp. If you don't, no big deal. I thank y'all so much for watching. Um, Let me see. I probably won't put a video out on Yes or No Tarot tonight. I'll upload one tomorrow, and I will be back here tomorrow also, back to your regular reading. Okay? Thank y'all so much, and I'll see you next time.